Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and I'm a 3rd grade teacher in North Carolina. Today's video that you are about to watch is my final day in my classroom back in July when I was teaching summer school and I would stay a little bit after school each day. This was my final day and I started moving my furniture. Since then, I have been back to my classroom. Actually, I was just there yesterday just because I was stopping by, dropping a few things off. And luckily, I should have took a picture, but I didn't. But my floors are done, so my custodians actually moved all my furniture. So from the end of this video, what you will see, they moved everything from the center. Everything that was on the outside has stayed, and I played around with a few ideas in my head and then moved some things a little bit yesterday. So I think I have a much better setup than the way this video is going to end. But this was the start of it, and this is real teacher life. It's not beautiful, it's not perfection, but it's part of the process that I really enjoy because it's nice to think through things, think through your space, try to make it the best space possible for the way that you teach. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this. I hope you enjoy listening to me think through things and maybe get some ideas for your classrooms as well. If you have any ideas for me or for others or just suggestions, whatever, please leave them down below so that we can read them. And make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss my future classroom videos, and make sure you're following me on Instagram, of course. So let's just jump right in. Enjoy. And summer school is officially out. I had the kids wipe down the desks, sort of. They could be worked on, push them together. I clearly have to level them out because from being separated all year last year, I never matched my desks. So I'm gonna play around with that. I grabbed a dolly so that I can at least move one filing cabinet out. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, but I can't get that cabinet out unless I move that. So I'm gonna play around with my layout today. But first things first, I grabbed my spray painted bins. So, okay, that's a start. I did bring in all of my things this morning, like I said. I don't think these notepads are gonna stay here. I'm gonna put them in my writing center, but I have to create that first. These black bins, like, best decision I ever made was to spray paint them. If you missed my last video, go ahead and click here. But gosh, it looks so much better that they're black. And they're great, like I love this handle situation. These did not fit in one of the Sterilite containers, so I did end up having an extra bin, so they're perfect in there. Most of this is math. These are just reading flashcards. Don't know if I'll keep this stuff in here forever because I often forget to use them because they're back here. Like I'd rather have them with guided reading stuff, you know? These are kind of just put in place for now. This side is definitely staying. I don't know about these. I bought these when I taught 4th to put dice in to roll like a number up to the millions, but I never used them. They're from Dollar Tree. We'll see if I do anything with them ever. I just obviously want to hold on to them. The recess shelf, I'm not going to worry about right now. It's not top priority. And then the bottom is science, except I just left my base 10 blocks there because I need containers for them. So honestly, it wasn't that much of a mess. There was just extra stuff in here that needed to be brought out. So I think it looks beautiful. I'm looking a little bit rough. I paced my classroom for 3 hours, so that was a joy. But all the kids finished. They all did a great job showing their work, taking their time, so I'm really proud of them. I can't wait to see the results. And then we launched our rockets. I wish I got a video, I didn't, but they had like a little enrichment 45-minute class on Mondays, and they built rockets. And then we launched them today, which was a great end to summer school, and it was really awesome. So that was cool. And it's fun because I did that at High Point University. So it was awesome that it's like continuing in my life, you know? Very nostalgic. And then we had a water day outside. They went crazy with squirting water guns at each other and me, and I was like the target, and like the kindergartners were coming after me, and it was hilarious. They had fun, they celebrated, we had ice pops, water bottles, they played with jump ropes and this big bouncy ball, bubbles. So we did that to wrap up our day, and then we came back in and tried to clean the classroom. It was a little stressful though, because kids were changing clothes, obviously in the bathroom, but then we had to return our Chromebooks, and then I'm like, we need to clean these desks and we need to put them together because they were all separated, and I wanted them to be somewhat what I want the classroom to look like next year. So this is where we are at. Like I was saying, I need to adjust them to make them all the same height. And some friends left their whiteboards in their desks and didn't follow my directions, but that's okay. Right now my roster only has 16, so that would be incredible. But I will probably do my front 2 groups as 4 and then my back 2 groups as 5 if my class grows. And this is just what I student taught with, these like 2 groups, and I've just loved it like this. I can even do 6, 6, and then some in the back as 1 group, but I like 4 groups. I think it's a good number, so I'm gonna try to keep it that way. Obviously, need to make adjustments. But I did go stop at McDonald's, grabbed a small fry, a Diet Dr. Pepper, and a small coffee, trying to get motivated. So I'm gonna sit, eat that, enjoy that, and kind of make a plan for what's going to happen. Like I said, I think I'm going to play around with my layout right now because some of this extra stuff, actually I could throw some of this in the cabinet. These can go in like the bin with the other flashcards. But like, I can't start positioning things and pulling everything out of my cabinets until my room is set up the way I want it, and I really want to do that before I leave today because I won't really have that opportunity later. I did also get some time to sort all the papers that were in my drawers that I didn't get to sort at the end of the year, so I have to pop all these in my files, and as I do that, I'm going to pull out extra copies and stuff. That way my files will be ready to go next year as well. Do I really want to put all this away right now? No. However, I know I need a clear space before I start moving, so gotta do what I gotta do. My files have successfully been sorted, and I went through them. I don't have extras, at least for math, reading, writing. I'm sure science and social studies is fine, but I will continue working on those throughout the year. I took everything that was back here and went ahead and put it in my cubbies so it's easier to move my furniture. And I was actually thinking about this paper stuff. There are 24 cubbies and I can only have 20 students. So I'm going to use that bottom row for blank paper, lined paper, and graph paper just to store it there. No reason to have extra baskets. I want to make use of those drawers or those slots. Cleared my shelves so that it's easy to move my furniture. I took those cardboard boxes down, kind of put them on the desks because I'm not going to be moving the desks, and I gotta play around with this. I think I'm gonna move this trapezoid table to this side of my table over here for right now. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with that. I will talk about why I have that in the future, but that's secret information right now. You know what? Actually, I'm going to put it right under this whiteboard here because then it won't be in the way and there's a chance it could even stay there. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I think I want to use my dolly, pull out that filing cabinet so I could start moving this. I want to, I guess, move this stuff over there, get it out of the way, and move my library to this corner and then move all of this to that corner. That is what is about to happen. I went ahead and moved everything that I don't have a place for yet into the middle of the classroom. That way it was out of the way. So I took all the boxes that are for open house, placed them on the desks, all my extra bins on the desk, random things, my library cart, my paper cart, because those need to be put into position after I do everything else. My easel, my writing tower, my recess bin. So that's awesome. I have to be very like meticulous about this. I need to get this cabinet out of here first, but I think I'm going to move it over here. So maybe I'll pull it here for a second, kind of like move this stuff over here, shift this down, and then I can move the cabinet maybe in the middle here. Kind of have to see where things line up. And I also have to take that mirror down. Wish me luck. My library fits so nicely in this corner. I could keep my voice levels there. It looks awesome. You can clearly tell that the floor is not straight. It's like sunken in here, so these don't sit right. But I mean, whatever. That stuff is going to be over here. I'm not putting my carpet down yet, first of all, because we haven't been told that they can come back yet. And second of all, because I just noticed the shelves are different heights, but I can adjust that. I need to get my floors mopped first. So I really can't leave tonight until I get somewhat of a layout. That way my floors can be cleaned. I don't know if they'll move all the furniture from here to mop down there, but gosh. Okay, yes, this is a hot mess. I can't get the dolly in the filing cabinet, so I'm gonna have to wiggle it. I'll probably just move this cubby over there for now, kind of play with this layout, see what I can do with my filing cabinets over here. I keep calling this a cubby, it's a cabinet, whatever. See what I could do with my layout over here. Like, I have those shelves, which I used for student supply last year, but I kind of want both of them behind my desk. And then maybe I'll put one of these out for student supplies. Also, I can't get that mirror down, so it's just gonna stay there for now. It's like command strips or something, I don't know. You know what I am gonna do though? I want that bench right here, and I actually want my writing tower in this corner, so I think I'm gonna move my writing tower into the corner. I don't know where I was gonna put my easel. Maybe I need my easel over there. Okay, maybe I won't play with that yet. It might be cute to put the writing tower in that corner. Actually, I have enough room to do that, I'm pretty sure. But then the kids will always be walking all over the carpet. I don't know. I gotta shift this down so I can play with this. This is what we are looking at right now. I moved this cabinet here. I was thinking about letting it shoot out. I've actually done that before. The only thing is, it would block my view to the carpet area. I really do like when my room is kind of like broken into different sections, so I wouldn't hate it. There's that, you see that bump in the wall? So that's on this side too, so it's all the way against that right now, and this table is pushed all the way against that bookshelf. Now, I don't have to have that bookshelf directly under the window, but it just fits so perfectly. I just am literally against it over here. I could leave that side open. I think I'm gonna wait to play around with my bookshelves because it honestly depends how I'm organizing everything next year. I don't think I'm going to have as many drawers back here since I'm doing the buckets for guided reading, so I'm not gonna play around with that too much. I like this. I like being on this side of my room. I could also end up moving the filing cabinets. I've been wiggling them. Maybe on the other side of this cabinet. Filing cabinets are so annoying. Honestly, I might try to limit it to just one. That'll be interesting. I'm just nervous because like my floors are not going to get cleaned the way I want them to, and I don't want something to be in the way where my classroom hasn't been rearranged in 2 years, so I want it to be cleaned, you know? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna need a spot for that cabinet. I need these boards moved. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if I want these boards moved over here, I'm not gonna be able to have these tall bookshelves here. But I also don't need that many shelves. I'm going to move this cabinet, I guess over here up against this wall for now, since there's room. And then I'm going to put the cubbies all along that wall, just so they're out of the way in case my boards do get moved. And then I'm going to turn them, and this table is gonna go over there. So that movement's going to happen. I guess these filing cabinets are gonna just chill there for a moment. So here's the thing. My air conditioner's there. I can't block that vent, I can't block that box. So I can't put that thing here. Maybe I'll turn them both facing this way and I'll put them back to back because I don't know what else to do. But also I might just leave this table here and move it when I get back to school because I have to leave soon. Oh boy, wish me luck. I do not like the look of that. I do not. I think I'm gonna grab this cubby again, or cabinet, and put it over here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna have to play around with this. It honestly all depends about this board. And if this board doesn't get moved, then I might just say forget about this board and I'll set it up the way I want it and I'll create a bulletin board somewhere else. I mean, I could staple on my walls, so whatever. The only thing about this layout is I have so much less wall space, but I guess I could use my cabinet doors. Like, should I move this over there? No, I should let that area get cleaned. I'm gonna put this stuff that's not on wheels like on top of the desks so they can clean. So this is what we're looking like. See, I definitely don't want those cabinets out like that because then it's blocking the light from the window, which is the purpose of me not putting cubbies over there in the first place. I did move my writing tower over in that corner. It just made the room look intimidating when it was in the center. It seems like I have like a surplus of furniture, but like that table, like I said, I want it to go here so I could put up a bulletin board behind it. The cubbies, I would love if they can go that way. And that bench is either gonna go in my library or it can go back there. I love these bookshelves. I wish I could have more of them to like line under this board, but. All right, well that's where I'm gonna stop today. Can't wait to come back in August and handle this mess. Wow, classroom setup is real, especially when you have your own cabinets to roll around and like you're not stuck to a certain way. And I don't like things to stay the same. So whatever. The things that I left in the middle are simple things that are easy to roll. So I'm not worried about that. It's honestly just the 3 things. Everything else is on the desks. They can move my filing cabinets because I don't know what to do with that mess. I really don't. But I'm gonna stop staring at it all because it's gonna drive me insane. I'm gonna head out. I've worked so hard. Summer school's over. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. And I guess we're moving to projects at home. And I will see you soon in my classroom. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.